In this lecture, we will be looking into what is biotechnology and what makes the foundations of biotechnology. Biotech uses living organisms to perform tasks for humans. For example, producing insulin, doing research on DNA, organizing genomes, genetically modifying plants or animals. Also, very specifically, modern applications when you analyze DNA and genomes, this is called DNA tech. At the heart of biotech is recombinant DNA. Recombinant DNA is when you recombine DNA. It is DNA from two or more different organisms combined together. These have been used to make things like insulin and injected into bacteria to make other types of proteins. Bacteria have two forms of DNA in it. The first is chromosomal. This is the basic DNA of the bacteria. It consists of the normal living functions of the bacteria. The next are called plasmids. Plasmids are little circular bits of DNA. These plasmids can be transferred from bacterium to bacterium. Scientists will use these plasmids to make recombinant DNA. They'll take a plasmid and they will insert a desired gene into it, and then they can use this plasmid to transfer it into a bacterium. Recombinant DNA is made by cutting and pasting. So in order to cut DNA, you need things called restriction enzymes. Restriction enzymes will cut DNA in specific spots, and that way they can be glued in specific spots. Restriction enzymes were bacterial's original defense against foreign DNA. Biologists have used this now to cut and then eventually paste DNA together to make recombinant DNA. Once the recombinant DNA is made, the plasmid is taken up by bacteria. Bacteria take up these plasmids by something called shock treatment. Once the bacteria has taken up this recombinant DNA, the bacteria are allowed to grow. This clones the plasmid over and over again because every time the bacterium replicates, the plasmid also replicates. Also, the bacteria are producing the proteins from the desired gene. Some usefully genetically engineered products will include insulin, vaccines, pesticide and herbicide-resistant plants, which has helped in medicine and in agriculture. There are many, many other uses for biotech, which we'll discuss in later lectures.